Alrighty, folks. Kicking off more ESO today, folks. So, while we get things loaded up, quick little show off of the Meet the Character for this upcoming DLC / chapter. Fun Lord of Maelstrom, legendary Deliprits of We Are Not Going to Be Restarting This Again. Sorry, I keep forgetting I put this on loop for my other game, so yeah. Go and fix that and go. And you never saw that. There we go. Ah, yes. Everybody's favorite crib thing. I so needed a thing here for that. But yes, Gold Road is coming out in June. Year 2 of the Ithelia storyline, as I'm calling it. Meanwhile, let's kick in with Murkmire, where we have our bounces without rhythm here getting ready. We kinda actually had to only take 2 of the 3 treasures. Largely because this character definitely is having a bit of a time doing the, ledger domain, as it were. Let's see. Oathsworn Pit. What? Bosrog? Please tell me that it's not the... Oh, Gloom Sport Crate. Oh yeah, I got shit to grab out of here. Yay, we got a sold item. Well, I will say this, we did come out with a nice haul. Death hunts await. Ah, Zadaza. That's where we have to go to.
Ah, Walker. This meeting is fortuitous, yes? Our mutual friend Famia is looking for you. I warn you, she twitches like a sugar-sick kitten.
Guess I'm wrong.
Zadaza does not know all the details. She was busy bathing and counting her Zanmir treasures when Famia urged her to find you. Something about other explorers going missing, I think. You should talk to her. She waits for you in her office.
Oh! I almost forgot it is White Strike's Rebellion. White Strike's, Mayhem. So, we got drops. But yeah, if you have not gotten up Euro drops yet, stick around for an hour. You'll get your crate. So yeah, let's go ahead and have a chat with our wonderful task mistress. Preferably when we can, Bamia? What's going on?
Zadaza finally found you, huh? Thank goodness. Now, I need your help. It's grave business, you know? Not trying to apply undue pressure or anything, but yes, serious business.
Serious business needs serious people. What you need?
It's my missing companions, Eshraf and Dynia, the explorers whose bags we found out in the marsh, remember?
Mm-hmm.
I told you I sent them to recover Baka stones, but they were also looking for the remnant of Argon.
Remnant of Oregon. Okay.
A legend. Some say it's a massive gem, others some sort of egg. Either way, I fear Eshraf and Dynia's disappearance is linked to their search. Zukas agreed to look into it, and I think he found something. Could you speak with him?
Alright, I'll chat up Zukas and find out what he knows. Where can I find him?
Zukas' message said to meet him at the Tiba Enu field in Altan Mir Halil. Tiba Enu's a local sport. I have no idea how it's played. There's a ball involved, I know that. I'm babbling, sorry. I do this when I'm nervous. Please, be careful.
Think Zukas can help?
Oh, certainly. Zukas enjoys friendly relationships with practically everyone, even the Nagas. Some of Lilmoth's investors see him as a bit of a swindler, but that's rooted in their ignorance of Argonian culture more than anything else.
Naga?
The Nagas are a breed of Argonians. I guess breed is the term. Sounds a bit offensive, doesn't it? Hostile? Well, I mean, they're certainly aggressive, but hostile has all kinds of connotations I'd rather avoid.
What happened?
Well, one of my expeditions took a brief detour into Deadwater territory. They took us as hostages almost immediately. I tried to impress upon them my deep love and admiration for Argonian culture.
How did they react?
They broke my arm in 3 places, tied me to a raft, and sent me headfirst down Hookup Falls. Luckily, I'm a strong swimmer. I'm casting them in a very poor light. Honestly, if you can see past the idle cruelty, they're really quite pleasant.
Okay, blink twice if you're there, Famia. Tell me about the Realm of Argon.
Honestly, Are you sure you want me to bring you into this? Eshraf and Dynia only knew its name, and now they've probably been kidnapped.
Don't worry. I'm CP 1340, at least in the CP 1300s. I can handle myself. Tell me.
Very well. As I said, no one really knows what the Remnant is, but it's just everywhere. Tree minders whisper about it when they think no one's listening. It's tucked away in poems and songs. It's always there, just below the surface.
It's everywhere. How is it a secret?
Like I said, people think it's just a legend, so they ignore it. But once serious scholars like us start asking questions, start making those first quiet discoveries, all the opportunists crawl out of their holes to take their nibbles.
If it does exist, do you have any idea what it
All
is?
the folktales imply that the Remnant shares a deep connection with the Hist, but the rest is pretty murky. Songs about the remnant almost always end with a hero plucking it from the roots of a tree and ushering in a new golden age. Others,
What?
well, some of the songs end with an unworthy snake swallowing the remnant and turning into a hideous giant that ravages the land for 100 seasons. So, keep an eye out for snakes.
Okay. Do-do-do-do-do. I'll head upstairs briefly. Sheila!
To see you again. I'm so glad you decided to come to Murkmire. I really am. We could use your help, and that's a fact.
What are you doing here?
I go where Famia and Concordia need me, and right now, that's right here.
Really?
Concordia's off dealing with benefactors and recruitment back in the more civilized sections of Tamriel.
Was it a really good idea for Kursky?
Oh, you mean the legend? I don't think the golden skull of Bilakar poses any more danger to Murkmire. At least, not any more than usual. Famia is a consummate researcher who's as smart as a sap speaker. She's a little less sure-footed when it comes to field work, but she does much better when Concordia is nearby to help her. As I said, one of Cyrodiilic Collection's benefactors. She's wealthy, shrewd, competent. She might...
There we go. Out this way! Basically, we need to be here.
Though the Saxleo generally choose to live in tribes based around the history, Milmont's emergence with no true leadership.
Your eyes are as lovely as muddy puddles.
Let's head west, folks!
This is not what I paid for. There were bugs in my linens this morning. Bugs!
We are touring Black Marsh, my lady. Black Marsh. How could you not expect such things?
Now, that is what we call a Karen, folks. Stephen.
Come on, why are you just standing there? Ah, Sun's blessings, Biko. You come to discuss friend Famia's missing explorers, yes?
Ooh. Yes. What have you learned?
Only the scent of conspiracy. But for now, the scent is enough. The Dragonstar Caravan Company, a dishonest flock of thugs and traitors, funnels information to someone outside Lelmoth. Notes on Cyrodiilic Collection's business dealings, I think.
Really? Get your hands in any of this correspondence?
Not yet, but that is soon to change. The orc Lozwork, who watches my eggkin play Tiba Inu, he serves the Dragonstar Caravan Company. A courier, I think. He carries a letter filled with his tradekin's secrets. With your help, I will take it.
Okay, how can I help?
I do not need to convince you. That is good, if a little disconcerting. Lozwork shows loud, obnoxious interest in our game, Tiba Inu. Ask him to explain the rules. While he growls and rants, I will take the letter from his pocket. Simple, I think.
Alright, I'll go ahead and chat up Lozwog. And keep him distracted.
Are you gonna play or what? What's the holdup?
Hold on, let me go ahead and pick up this ancestor silk. Hello.
Tiba Inu? More like Tiba, stupid. This game's a joke. No tusk jabs, no eye gouges, just a bunch of rolling around and tail swinging.
I've never heard of Tiba Inu. How's it played?
I have got no tusking idea, neither do these lizards. When I got here, they were all just lying there. Then all of a sudden, half of them stood up and started slapping their tails, croaking like mad and kicking balls around.
How
I
many?
don't know, half a dozen maybe? They were bouncing them off that rock, and then the other team started hooting and slapping their chests like monkeys. They rushed the hill, formed a circle around a rock, and started standing on their heads.
And what did the other team do?
They started singing. Then one of them shouted, "Enu!" and everyone flopped over like they were dead. They laid there for 15 minutes, then the game was over, I guess. Tusking nonsense. If that's a sport, I'm a hearthwife's dustpan.
Well, thanks for the explanation, Hearthwife's Dustpan. Get what you need, Zukas?
Very well done. You must be half Riverboa, Biko. Lozwug looked hypnotized. No, I give you too much credit. He has a brain like a bone trout. But my tongue wanders. Let me read this. Oh. Yes, this may rattle the cattails.
What's it say?
It is not just notes on business dealings. It is a description of friend Famia. Where she walks, who she speaks with, what she eats, and so on. I had no idea she ate so many snails.
So the Dragonstar Caravan Company has been spying on Famia.
On Famia and her explorer kin also, I think. We cannot be sure, though. Simple Lozwug carried only this letter. I know a place where more information can be found, but you will have to go alone.
And what's the place?
The Dragonstar Depot in Lilmoth. I leased them the land. They were very pleased, until it sunk. Now they slop around in there like angry mudmoles. No one is welcome, least of all me. If you sneak into the depot, you may find more clues.
Alright, I gotta do some sneaking, obviously. I'll search the depot.
I should tell you, the Dragonstar Dryskins are not over fond of uninvited guests. If they see you, they will probably shout or ring bells or run in silly circles, so be cautious. And please try not to kill anyone. It always leads to headaches.
I'll do my best, but I can't make a promise on that. Why help us?
It is like I said before, I wish to keep friend Famia safe.
And it's got nothing to do with the Remnant of Argon?
Ha, so you know about the Remnant too. Some rumors are like willow vipers, Biko. Well hidden and best left alone. A conversation for another time, I think.
Fair enough. I take it that you can't sneak into the depot with me for some reason, like you just pickpocketed York.
In the chilly lake we call negotiation, a good reputation is like a sturdy raft. A bad reputation is like a stone tied to your tail. Saxhleel do not drown, but it is very difficult to see at the bottom of a lake. I am sorry, this is a poor metaphor.
Close enough for government work. Any tips on infiltrating the depot?
Yes, as the depot is sinking, the fence up against the swamp is in poor repair. There is a spot near the back of the camp where you can get in, but not out. This may be better than going in the front, yes? Here, I'll mark the spot on your map.
Alright, now for the $64,000 question, Zukas. What happened between you and the Dragonstar Caravan Company, exactly?
It started with Domitia Nausicaa. She oversees the Dragonstar Caravan Company's affairs here in Murkmire. We made a bargain, a land deal. I negotiated in good faith, but she was lazy and inattentive, and so missed key details.
So she, didn't look in the fine print and made a bad deal.
Yes, she and her tradekin arrived during the dry season. She told me that they wished to build a trade depot on the Fen Island south of Lilmoth. I agreed to lease the land in exchange for the return of some treaties her company acquired years ago.
Old treaties? Oh yes, you're running out of toilet paper? That's the only reason why I would think, unless you had another reason why you want to get some little treaties.
I paper the walls of my home with evidence of dryskin treachery. That is a joke. Documents hold power in the Ojel world, especially old documents. Taken alone, they are mostly worthless, but combined with threat of conflict, they can be useful.
Okay?
Has it been so long since you licked the tree, Eggkin? Ojel. People who do not speak our root tongue. A kinder word for outsider. Well, not so kind in some circles. The Deadwater tribe uses this word like a knife.
Right, so back to the deal with Denisha. Things went bad, I'm assuming.
For Demisha? Yes. The island flooded, as it always does during the wet knee season. She grew furious, called me a swindler. Now they throw rocks at me anytime I stray near the depot. Luckily, I am very swift, and they are very stupid.
Okay. I'm gonna go lick a tree. Or in my case, smoke it. And then, I will be right back over at the depot in just a moment. There we go. Turn right at the fork. And then we make our way around, I do believe. Black Rose Prison, folks!
Hey, you! Who are you? What are you doing in there?
Inu kal soku hoto grill.
Cracked Deadwater knife.
The guard better give me a cut of your bounty, after all you've put me through. You waver from the path of lawfulness.
Hope you like having a bounty on your head, trespasser.
Hope you like having a fucking grit that'll basically take off that bounty, bitch.
This is your last chance to leave before the guard arrives.
Right, Woo! That was close. I basically had to detour around just so I would need to use a edict. Sorry.
Sally used to have this stuff.
Time to clear my bounty. Pop out into Murkmire, just outside the village. Now, where are we at? Quest items. Cracked Deadwater Knife. Vara Hosidius. Report concerning the Imperial Vara Hosidius included below. He moves around an awful lot for an older fellow. Mm-hmm. Report concerning the Imperial Varo Hosidius. Included below, he moves around an awful lot for an older fellow. Those blackguards better pay up soon. Varo Hosidius, known associate of Famia Mercios, and sometimes employee of her historical charity enterprise Cyrodiilic Collections. Often seen in the company of the Khajiit Daza, local inquiries indicate he served with distinction in the Imperial Legion before emigrating to Black Marsh. Circumstances murky, some say to evade a court-martial, other legionary discipline, others say simple retirement, probably inconsequential to the client's requirements. Spends mornings training either at Cyrodiilic Collections HQ or Little Moth Docks. Shows ample skill with both sword and shield. Would recommend waiting to engage until he is unarmed. Spend most afternoons in or near the lusty Argonian footmen. Drinks but rarely to excess. Frequently journeys outside the city walls. Always in the company of several other explorers, probably a habit from Legion days. Always travel and fight in force. Recommended abduction method: laces drinks with something. Taking Fanny and Mercy's first night driving to less cautious behaviors, open conflict in town should be avoided. He has too many friends there. Dossier Zadaza. Report concerning the Khajiit Zadaza included below. Blackguards owe us double for this one. Zadaba's slippery as freshwater eel. Zadaza, Khajiit mercenary and treasure hunter, often finds employment with Famia Mercius and her confederates, Farah, Hosidius, Eshraf, Gilar, etc. Details on her life outside Black Marsh remain sparse. Locals offer several conflicting theories, including membership in the Thieves Guild or other prior service in the Dominion military. In either case, Zadaza proves very difficult in one place. She adheres to no predictable routines, eating, sleeping, and working in different places from day to day. She often shares meals with Famia and Varro, but only to discuss expeditions and pay rates. By all accounts, she has no close friends in Black Marsh, only business partners. Very few pressure points to speak of. We did not observe Zadaza participating in any fights, so her martial ability remains an open question, unless she displays a high degree of proficiency in stealth, lockpicking, and other related skills. Recommended abduction method allows Zadaza and company to enter a Zanmir and mount an assault when the group emerges. Zadaza is routinely the first to exit, often waiting several minutes for other members of her party to catch up. We strongly recommend careful planning. Zadaza will not make it easy. And Dossier Wa, also known as the newcomer. This newcomer has made quite a splash. No deep connections in the region that we're aware of, but they've linked up with Famia. Blackguards will want to keep a close eye on this one. Newcomer, traveling adventure, recent addiction to Cyrodiil collections employment roles. Warrior displays a high degree of competence in both fighting and engineering, and initial reports indicate they rescued or otherwise ferried Famia's crew through the Ixtath Zanmir soon after arriving in Murkmire. We're not sure how much this one knows yet, but stands to reason that Famia would share at least a few of her secrets with them. Recommended abduction method, attack in force. This will take a very concerted effort, no less than 20 fighters recommended. Even that might not be enough. Engage at your own risk. Thank you for the flattery. Now let's go ahead and talk with Zukas here, let him know the bad news. Entrance is going to be just south of that. But we were good. We did not kill anybody at the depot. That should have died. Thankfully, the Deadwater chick only... The Deadwater, person only did that.
It seems that Cyrodiil Collections just found something worthwhile. Their Khajiit lock...
Have you heard that Cyrodiil Collections managed to obtain the golden skull? Success? Do not let my lack of dancing and cheering fool you. I am very impressed. I did not think you would secure the clues we need so quickly. How did you fare in there?
Well, everything was retrieved, and I personally did not have to kill anyone.
That is good. Taking a life closes more doors than it opens. A valuable lesson that goes largely unheeded by the Little Moth Olgel and my Naga cousins. But again, my tongue wanders. We should discuss Famia's lost friends. What did you find?
Spy reports mainly addressed to the Blackguards.
The Blackguards? Kayak. They are a cruel bunch. Mostly tribeless Nagas and dry-skin Ogels. So, the Dragonstar Caravan Company provides spy reports to the Blackguards. Then the Blackguards snatch up the explorers when they stray outside the city walls.
Found this unusual weapon too. Any idea who it belongs to?
Deadwater make. But a Deadwater Naga would never give up a weapon willingly. Perhaps the Blackguards tried to abduct Deadwater warriors too. I cannot be sure. I have heard nothing, but the Deadwater tribe never admits weakness.
The Blackguards are also harassing the Deadwater. Maybe they'd agree to cooperate?
My doubt spine quivers, but there is only one way to find out. I will send word to my Deadwater friend, Jaxic Orn. You should return to Famia. Tell her what we discovered, and encourage her to stay indoors. She will be safer there, I think.
Well, I saw an Argonian assassinate someone while I was in the depot. Do you know who she is?
A murder in the heart of Lilmuth. Yes, that would be Jaxic Orn, I think. A call or war captain of the Deadwater tribe. Perhaps she came looking for that weapon you recovered. Jaxic and I are good friends. She would never admit it, though.
You're good friends with the Deadwater Naga.
Yes, why would I not be? Things are not so simple here, Biko. Naga warriors kill and kidnap and steal, yes. But we are all children of the root. If the Hist wills it, Jaxic might even kill me eventually. But she will still be my friend.
So even if she's still your friend, you should still be wary.
Oh yes, definitely. Like I said, there are no guarantees with the Deadwater tribe. It is like dealing with one of your stray bark dogs, I think. Scratch its chin right, it will listen. Scratch its chin wrong, it will rip out your throat.
Alrighty, let's give Famia the good advice. Stay indoors. Here we go.
You're back. Excellent. Did you find Zukas? Any word on my missing explorers?
No word on the explorers yet, but they believe they're abducted by blackguards.
Blackguards? Oh, those ill-mannered brutes are the worst kind of trouble. I have more unwelcome news. Our companions, Zadaza and Kirsteleth, have also gone missing. Zadaza went to conduct her own investigation. Kirsteleth decided to tag along.
We'll find them. Zukas thinks we might be able to get more information from the Deadwater.
Really? I can't imagine that they'd be enthusiastic about helping us, but I suppose Zukas would know best. Before you go, would you mind sharing what you've learned with someone else? Cyrodiilic Collection's primary benefactor is just upstairs.
Really? Who's that?
Oh, goodness. I never even mentioned her before, did I? Her name is Cassandra, a wealthy antiquarian of great renown. She's been an invaluable partner, just like you. If you'll just follow me upstairs, I'll... Oh, wait. Here she is now.
Where?
So, this is the adventurer you mentioned, Famia. Excellent.
You are Cassandra, yes?
Greetings. I am Cassandra. I regret that it's taken me so long to make your acquaintance. Famia told me all about your heroics in the Zanmir. Speaking of heroics, thank you for trying to find our lost explorers. Abducted by blackguards, were they?
Believe so. We should know more for sure soon.
Very well. I do hope you will exercise caution. The blackguards are not particularly bright, but what they lack in intellect they make up for in brute strength. Our friend Zukas, for all his many virtues, is not a warrior.
On that end, we're going to meet with a member of the Deadwater tribe named Jaxic Orn. Perhaps she may be of assistance.
Yes, I'm familiar with Jaxic Orn, a very proud warrior. Hopefully, not too proud. If we have common cause with the Deadwater tribe, it only makes sense to cooperate.
I'll keep that in mind, excuse me.
Blackguards. Unwelcome news, isn't it, Whiptail?
I'll handle it. Give me 2 hours.
No. Our new friend has the situation well in hand.
Whiptail, eh? Very, very silent, that Whiptail. And we'll probably need a mead. Okay, good. Thankfully, we don't have to go far.
Though the Saxhleel generally choose to live in tribes based around
Lilmuth to Bright Grove.
Welcome to my home, Biko. You arrived just in time. I arranged a meeting with my Deadwater friend, Jaxic Orn. She is very proud, so we must use a breeze-light touch. This will be a brief and probably bloody meeting if we do not.
Understood. I gave an update to both Famia and her benefactor, Cassandra.
Cassandra? Yes. You and Famia would have to speak to her, I guess. I am glad she sees the wisdom in talking to the Deadwater tribe. Cassandra has many flaws, but stupidity is not among them.
You know her well. What are her flaws?
You need me to describe them? She wears her flaws like I wear my feathers. Cassandra is vexovite. You would say persnickety, I think? Well, you would probably not say that. That is a very stupid word. But you take my meaning. She is very particular.
How so?
For Cassandra, all the world is a mess. She loves clean angles, good posture, fitting things snug in tiny boxes. It is a very dry way to live, but who am I to judge? She probably thinks I am lazy because I sleep 14 hours a day.
Probably. We should get going, though. Thanks for the info, though. Where is the meeting spot? Okay. Alright, southwest. Do.
I see their approach. You make me wait too long, Zukas. The Deadwater tribe goes to war with the Blackguards, yes. I hunt one of them even now. But we do not need or want your help. Now, go back to your coast town, Ogel. The swamp will eat you if you do not.
So, it is true. The Blackguards take hostages from the Deadwater tribe as well. As I said, Jaxic is very proud, but she would be a valuable ally if we could convince her to let us help. Too bad she runs away, yes? At least we have a lead.
A lead?
Yes. She said she was hunting a Blackguard even now, right? Did you see how her throat fins spread? How her pupils dilated and her tail stiffened as she turned to leave? Her prey is very, very close. We only need to follow her.
How do you propose that?
We hunt the hunter. Scan the swamp for the bent reeds and broken fronds she leaves in her wake. The trail should eventually lead us to friend Jaxic and the Blackguard she hunts. Simple, I think.
Alright, stay close.
Crouch down, Biko. Look for bent stalks, torn leaves, or muddy prints. Should be easy. Jaxic Orn rarely sneaks around danger. She goes through it, always. Jaxic, approach carefully.
I grind my fangs.
Mm-hmm.
Following a Deadwater call is the act of a fool or a maniac. Sojay says fools and maniacs both bleed red. I will repeat myself. Once. I do not need your help. I hunt these blackguards alone. Our business is settled. Leave.
We are not going anywhere.
The Ogel stands its ground. Brave. Or stupid. A flock of flat-toothed blackguards took refuge in this ravine. They snatched up some of my egg-kin, your allies too, and threw them in cages. Now Sojay and I will hack these grills to pieces.
If they have found me as explorers, we have common enemy.
I narrow my eyes. You and the Brightthroat wish to join me on this raid rather than pick the bones when the work is done. Fine. Burn the wagons. Smash their supplies. Kill any that oppose you. When all lies in ashes, we will speak again.
Alright, no questions for me. Let's start things.
Finally, you speak sense. Bare your fangs, Ogel. The hunt begins.
Alright.
I fight best in the shadows, Biko. I leave the direct approach to you.
You do that then. Time for us to get to work, folks.
Eat mud, dry skin.
Alright, that's it for those. Let's go ahead and hit the crates next. There we go. That's the 6th crate. Now let's go ahead and free prisoners. Thank you.
Thank Ifray. Please get us out of here.
Run, you mudlegs. Zadazai's done with this place. So, these dry skins are good for something after all.
I hate this swamp. I'm never coming back.
In this, they go for Jaxigorn.
Step away, Brightthroat. This one belongs to the Deadwater tribe.
Uh-huh.
It seems my friend Jaxic has been playing with her food. You should speak to her before she does something stupid.
Really, Jackson?
This one is Ogel, a blackguard savage who led the raid on our people. Now in our Hist's mighty name, I will hack it dead. If you want to talk to it, be quick. Sojay is thirsty, and Sithis is waiting.
You plan on murdering a bound captive?
I roll my eyes. Murder? When you gut a fish, is it murder? You only object because this fish walks upright and has a face. The Ogel is an animal, a foolish one. The Deadwater tribe does not suffer animals like this to live.
I got you. You did make certain you checked out for any possible repercussions, right? You did actually think that there may possibly be.
I bare my teeth. A Naga prays for repercussions daily, outsider. Blackguards slither about in Deadwater territory often. Too often. Perhaps finding this Ogel in pieces will finally lure them into open combat. Then we will skin them like catfish.
Okay. Zukas?
As always, Jaxic's beady Naga eyes see only vengeance and mayhem. I see opportunity. This blackguard is a survivor. Survivors are useful. If she returns to her swordkin with tales of what she witnessed here, it could discourage future attacks.
So you would want to set a kidnapper for her?
Ha! How quickly Jaxic forgets she is a kidnapper herself. The blackguards do not know the Deadwater tribe as I do. Let this dryskin tell her tale. By sparing one, we terrify 100. An ancient tactic, Biko, but very effective.
Let me interrogate the prisoner before I decide anything. This is Captain Hostia of the Blackguards. Our choice will generally depend on what side quest character we get, but here we go.
These Argonians are crazy. Please, you can't let them kill me. I surrendered. I had nothing to do with the abduction of that lizard's people. I swear it.
Start talking. What did the Blackguards want with these captives?
How in oblivion should I know? Orders came down to watch the captives. I didn't ask why. Maybe I should have, but I've got a daughter at home. If I don't follow orders, she doesn't eat. I had nothing to do with the abductions. I'm telling the truth.
You're gonna have to be a bit more on the persuasive side if you're gonna win that SAG award. Is there anything else you can tell me?
Mara's mercy. You'd let that Naga murder a prisoner. Just let me think. All right. There was an interrogator who grilled a few of the captives. Something about a remnant. Yes, the remnant of Argon. He was asking everyone about it, even the Nagas.
The remnant of Argon.
Yes, some Argonian relic, maybe? I really have no idea what the remnant is. Word is there's someone with a heavy purse willing to pay out a fortune for any information, but that's all I know. Please don't make my daughter an orphan.
I need to think on this. Okay, our choices are let Zukas or allow Zukas to free her, or let Jaxic murk him. Basically, a neat little conundrum here. Does Hostia live or die? basically, no matter what happens, essentially, we're gonna get screwed here one way or another if we do the Skin Taker quest. I'm gonna have a think on this one. Be right back, folks. Now might be a good time to take a bio or a stretch or whatever you need to do. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Hopefully. See you in a bit. We're back, folks. Let's go ahead and make our decisions here. We got Zukas, Jaxagorn. Who gets to win in this one?
So the blackguards seek the remnant. That is unwelcome news. Even so, killing a single bound prisoner will save no lives. Friend Jaxic thinks it is justice. It is not. Release the blackguard. Spare this one life, and we may save many more.
How can you be sure she won't abduct more?
I cannot be sure, but that is no bad thing. Nothing leads to more death than the need for certainty. You cut down many blackguards and laid waste to their operation. Let this dryskin describe it to her friends. Then they will know fear.
This savage lies as easily as it breathes. Look at its eyes, the sweat on its brow. It stinks of deceit and cowardice. Now it speaks of the remnant of Argon. It must die. This Ogel is a liar and the spawn of liars. Now Sojay and I will kill it.
And if you're wrong?
I am not. You showed cunning in tracking me and strength during the raid. To see you falter now, in the face of some blubbering, treacherous dryskin, would turn my stomach. It says it has a daughter. It has killed many daughters. Now that ends.
See. See. Zukas. Let's see. What's the two? I guess I have to really have a good think about this. You guys proving too dangerous here. On second thought, we're gonna have a discussion here.
I promise you, I'm done with this life and with the blackguards. Just let me go, and I'll never trouble any of you again. You have my word. Please, think of my little girl. I can't leave her alone in a world this cruel. She needs me.
But is she even telling the truth about what happened to her?
This savage lies as easily as it breathes.
What if you're wrong?
I am not.
You're right, she's proven too dangerous to be allowed to live.
Wait, please don't. No.
I honored our bargain. Friend Famia's explorers are free. If you seek more information, speak to Jaxic. You two have a similar temperament, I think.
I sigh with satisfaction. You understand the truth, Ojel. A predator who spares wounded prey shows weakness. Weakness invites challenge. The Deadwater tribe brooks no challengers. You were useful today. Should we meet again, I will not kill you.
Thank you. Now, what of this remnant of Argon?
I bear my fangs. It is a secret of the Hist, the killing kind. You showed your Naga heart today, so I will give you this one warning. The remnant is not for you. Go tell your Pale Master Famia to let this go.
Alright, I'll let Famia know.
I hiss with fury. How did these Ojel beasts learn about the remnant?
We will find out, Jaxic, provided you do not kill them all. Friend Famia is waiting for you. Now
Where
that
are you
the
going?
Blackguards seek the remnant of Argon, I will return to my tribe and share the bad news. As the Brightthroat Root Herald, I should have seen this coming. I feel no small amount of shame, Biko.
You defeated them easily enough.
True, but we know nothing about the person who guides them. It is not enough to kill 10 spear ants. You must find the queen, or you stomp and swat forever. Blackguards number in the hundreds. Jaxic will disagree, but we cannot kill them all.
Well, what sort of plan do you have to find the queen?
No, this is the season of haste, Biko. With time, I might be able to find the person Jaxic's prisoner spoke about. But by that point, the remnant might already be gone. I must get to it first.
I prepare to leave this place.
Your next move.
Bristle my war spines. I will return to Deadwater Village and gather the warriors for a blood council. Blackguard hunting season must begin. Now.
You think you can destroy them all?
All? No. Most. Perhaps. These savages cannot take the remnant of Argon. If it means the death of every blackguard and Deadwater warrior, so be it.
What if we're able to locate it and secure it first?
One does not stop the other. Sojay and I will hunt both remnant and blackguard. Join the hunt if you wish, but do not stand in our way.
Understood.
That's my coin purse, and you know it.
Your coin purse? It is I who found it, and so it is now my coin purse.
Yes. We am here. We should probably be there. Thankfully, the rest is just a matter of heading north. Talk to Famia. Sadaza.
Rescued? That is what they say. Brave, beautiful Zadaza rescued by the new blood. Zispo. Varo will never let this one hear the end of it.
So you're pissed off at me for saving you.
Oh, do not get your tail in a twist. Zadaza is not mad, just disappointed. This one was moments away from mounting a daring escape when you arrived. The stuff of legends. Still, we work with Famia. Zadaza will get another chance before long, yes?
Oh, easily. Dynia?
I joined Cyrodiilic Collections for excitement and a bit of gold, not to be abducted and interrogated like a common hood. Ugh, this place is just a pit. I'm heading back to Anvil first chance I get.
Ashraf?
I don't know who was worse. The blackguards who kidnapped us or those Deadwater Nagas they cooped us up with. I think they might have eaten me if things got dire. Thank you for freeing me from that place, friend.
Tearslip?
Well, that makes 2 pits you've pulled me out of. I just don't think I'm cut out for this sort of work. Maybe I'll open a meadery in Lilmoth. The bees here in Murkmire are, well, huge. But I'm sure I can make do.
And then last but not least, let's head inside.
The king and Afterpact are at Yoren's stand. They say the Orc Thane has taken refuge in the Skuldafn Hills.
Take care of yourself. No one else will. Count on it.
Okay. Eli.
Good to see you again. I'm so glad you decided to come to Murkmire. I really am. We...
Yet.
Welcome back. We have a great deal to discuss, but you should speak with Famia first.
That's it. Famia?
You're back! Fabulous! Some of my missing friends already tracked me down, telling tales of a daring, fiery rescue. Marvelous! What happened?
Thanks for the follow. Hope you're doing alright either way. Like his kidnapped friends, Deadwater named Jackson and help free.
So the Deadwater tribe helped you after all? What a fascinating development. Between your heroism and Jaxic Orn's raw strength, I'm sure you showed those brutes what for.
Well, I'm glad for the drop-in here.
Learn about the remnant.
Hope you're doing alright there, by the way. And I'm actually kind of glad for the compliments. Tell Iffy I did say hello, by the way. You should assume that they know enough about the remnant that they know everything that we knew.
Well then, there's not a moment to lose. We will redouble our efforts. We cannot allow those thugs to claim something as valuable as the remnant. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We should probably discuss this matter with Cassandra.
Well, Zukas and Jaxic Orn seem very reluctant to discuss the remnant, so...
Oh, no surprise there. Even so, they must understand we only mean to help.
Alright, let's talk to Cassandra.
So, you return victorious. You have my most sincere gratitude, and that of the explorers you rescued. Now, unfortunate, I have some experience with wealth. Jangling gold in front of a pack of cutthroats is an act. We can discuss that in a moment. You've done a great deal for... Yes. Thank you.
Alright.
Thus far, and your achievements to come. I have business in Alton Mirville. Perhaps we can reconvene there once you've made your inquiries with Zupas.
Unusual name for an Argonian, Cassandra.
It is. I spent the greater part of my youth in Cyrodiil. Taking on Imperial dress, name, and customs made things easier. Of course, it makes things here in Murkmire more complicated. One of my life's many ironies.
Born there?
No. I was hatched in Morrowind. You'll forgive me if I don't elaborate. It was a very difficult time, one best forgotten. As my native eggkin say, best to let it pass.
If you were born here, how do you earn the fortune?
The antiquities market. No surprise there, I'm sure. I know I'm a bit starchy now, but in my youth, I was quite the explorer.
Ex-treasure hunter.
Hardly. The Eliads treated my ancestors very poorly. I prefer to think of this as simple reparations.
That's cash in chat.
In fact, you have a very keen eye. You should know that the crystal was a tremendous discovery. Vaka stones like this one are very difficult to come.
Really? Vaka stone, exactly.
Famia didn't tell you? Vaka stones are mysterious crystals, not unlike the Eliad Welkid stones. Our ancestors used them to store the raw magicka that falls from the sun, thus their radiant yellow hue.
Plans?
An opportunity presents itself, perhaps.
Remnant of Argon.
Of tremendous historical significance and arcane power. Answers about the Hist, their beginnings, whatever is best for the people. I honestly couldn't say. Most of that history was beaten out of my exiles by the Dark Elves centuries before I was born. You mean, has the Hist spoken to me? I'd prefer not to talk about that right now.
Okay, let's go downstairs, have a chat with Zukas. Right in.
Though the Saxleal generally choose to live in tribes based around a history, Lilmoth is a merchant town with no true leader.
One good thing here about this channel, we are inherently lazy here, so we will basically be taking the Way Shrine way. Up and go.
No matter how I'm thinking, bringing this thing here.
Look at it, Isknaz. This was Saxley. To rest with the roots of the Hist.
Ah, Biko. I would be lying if I said this is unexpected. Welcome to my home, Brightthroat Village. Cozier than Lilmoth, I think. What brings you? Let me hazard a guess.
Remnant of Argon.
Of course you do. This matter of the remnant, you must understand, it is fragile as a marsh robin's egg. Even so, I trust your heart, and truthfully, we could use the help.
Things, how do we proceed?
All answers lie with the Hist. It is just a matter of hearing what it has to say. Chimemaker Shuvu can help us.
Where is he?
Old Shuvu spends his time in the Glade of Chimes. You will
All right.
Chimemaker Shuvu, I think. Is the name not clear? It is a glade. It is full of chimes.
What's that got to do with the Hist?
Biko, and you might learn for yourself. You are Saxleal. The Hist might speak to you also. In Brightthroat Village, we learn the Hist's will through the chime music.
What can you tell me?
It is not a thing known, but a thing felt. Like rain on the shoulders, or a brief whiff of cinnamon grass. Ha, this is fair. When I was a hatchling, a very old Nahish elder told me a story about a lost tribe, one that lived far away in houses of stone. She did not speak about the remnant, but its name swelled in my heart. My knowing tree is barren. Sorry, Biko. But
now let's go ahead to the Chime Valley. Or Chime Place, or whatever it is. You look like Lord. There we go. Chimemaker Shiva.
Is that? Ha! Little Zukas, come to visit your old friend in the Glade of Chimes? He is always so busy now. Remnant of... My. This is no small question, Zuka's friend. Ha! The widow since before...
That's good. Through here.
the path to the remnant bends like an oxbow. Let's find this chime. Leaving the glade always puts rocks in my sandals. Sad, you know. One day the two of us should share some phlegm wine there and just listen. The swamp grows thick here. A far cry from Lilmoth's mud puddles, I think.
Verona? Zula? Where are you?
Oh, Leviathan Pizzle grows across this glade. A very powerful herb, Nico. I cannot imagine the Brightthroats ever holding territory here. There it is, just up ahead. This place dries my scales.
Oh dear.
No good thing comes from stone. Let's make this quick.
Let's do our best.
I feel
Witherfall.
I'll find more than... The Nahish elders never speak of this place. Not even to me. Stay watchful, Biko.
Witherjaw!
I hear something. The chimes. They sing without wind. Just ahead. Kaok, I hate this.
That worked!
Good work, Biko. Let us get back to Brightthroat Village.
Yes, let's. There is a very good reason as to why I'm heading this way. Oh! Bug lights! Okay, that was a bit interesting. Making our way over through here is an elite on the side here. Yes, the other area. There's our way shrine we need to head to. That was too annoying.
I must finish this.
Now.
You are well traveled, yes? Let us exchange pleasantries and a word from the
Beast nesting in the wither vault, soiling the chime. My rage quill is engorged.
Be calm, old Shuvu.
The wind welcomes you, Zuka's friend. You have hissed and praised.
Oh, fuck. I gotta do it.
Perfect. Now center yourself in the glade and focus the remnant's mystery on the prayer stone. We seek your guidance and ask the blessing of your song. Sap Mother, Bow Father, please hear our petition and speak the remnant's truth. I hear nothing. A tangle of whispers, nothing more.
That can't be. Wait, I hear it, Shuvu. I hear it. The Hist sings the remnant's truth.
Truly? Ha! Ah, little Zukas, I knew you had a chime maker's heart. Come, tell us what you hear.
I am confused. Shuvu is the wisest listener in the tribe. How could he hear nothing when I heard it so clearly? He is very old. Maybe he just needs his ear cavity flushed.
Doubtful. What did the chime say about the remnant?
Smoke of stars to see what once was seen. Sunless sap to hear what once was heard. A bramble of words. I appreciate the Hist's poetry, but this is not an ideal time for it, I think.
How will this help us find the remnant of Argon?
I do not know. Hopefully Shuvu can teach me how to decipher the words. It will take time, but I will find you if I learn more. Perhaps friend Famia could help also? Or Cassandra. They both know the marsh's stone secrets. They could prove useful.
Cassandra asked me to meet her in Alton Merhiel. I'll see if she can help. Alton Merliel!
You sniveling snake. That's my coin purse and you know it.
Your coin purse? It is I who found it, and so it is my coin purse.
Ooh. You lot chose to take a swing at me. That does make things a bit easier, though.
Hello. Cassandra said you'd be here. There's news.
Oh dear. We're here.
Well, you certainly have a spring in your step. Your work with the Bright Throats went well, I take it. Splendid.
We made some progress, yes. Where's Cassandra?
Following another lead on the Remnant. Or, potential lead. Someone she worked with before she started funding Cyrodiilic collections. I don't know much more. She asked me to tell you to join them when I saw you, so I suppose you should do that.
Where exactly?
West of here, near that spooky prison. Honestly, I missed most of it. Too preoccupied by her bodyguard. Something about how he looks at me. Gives me the shivers, you know? But we have better things to discuss. What did you learn with Zucus?
A riddle. Smoke of stars to see what once was seen. Sunless sap to hear what once was heard.
Ritual Argonian poetry. The words are common, but the meter is all wrong.
I'll meet up with Cassandra.
And sunless sap. Strange that the Bright Throats hissed would speak in such dour terms. Ugh, I wish I knew. It's the worst, right? She joined me 6 months ago. I don't think Cassandra's ever received a credible threat to her life, but Cassandra summoned me. Honestly, it's nice to get out of the office from time to time. Thought I might take in a Tiba Inu match while I'm here. I guess it'll have to wait. Oh, they're mostly fine, if a little shaken up. A few of them have sworn off exploring for good. Hard to blame them, I guess. Luckily, Zadaza chose to stay on. She would never let her career end with an abduction. Far too proud for that.
But what a war.
By the hist, whatever will I do?
Here we go. Now where is Cassandra? Oh, that way.
What?
Chicken butt. That is all. There we go. There's us all some nice stuff here.
It's no use. Pockets have been picked clean.
Nothing is ever that simple. Good, you're here.
Cassandra.
You found us. Good. As you can see, we've met with some difficulty. I apologize for the unsightliness. Were your inquiries in Brightthroat Village fruitful?
Riddle about the remnant of the Argon. What happened here?
Murder, apparently. The victim was Hitsasi, a former associate. Not so pleasant or learned as Famia, but still useful in his own way. He traveled in less reputable circles. I had hoped he could shed some light on the blackguard's plans.
Any idea about a cause of death?
That is what we are trying to determine. Whatever happened, it was neither clean nor brief. What a waste. If the blackguards came after him, Hitsasi must have known something about the remnant after all.
Alright, let's go ahead and look around. Libtail?
I've got the corpse covered, Swamp Slug. Why don't you do what the nice lady says and look for clues about the remnant?
Well, first things first here, prick. What exactly do you do for Cassandra?
Mud in your ears? I do for Cassandra what you do for Famia. Except I'm better at it.
And how do you figure that, cuck?
I know Murkmire better than most. Want some advice? Of course you do. Surviving Murkmire isn't about maps or guides or good manners. It's about strength. Strength to do what's necessary. All the time.
You'll find that I have strength enough and then some.
Yeah, maybe one day you'll get a chance to show me. That could be fun.
And how did someone with your ugly mug end up working as Cassandra's hired hustle?
Someone like me? Huh. Funny. You're funny. Truth is, she came looking for me. Huh.
She pay?
You think I do this for the gold? Of course I don't. And neither do you.
Bloody rags, obviously.
His throat was cut. Simple bandages weren't enough to staunch the bleeding, it seems.
Hitsasi's journal. More money getting thrown around looking for the R. Better chance of finding Sanguine Zars in a temple of Mara. He's getting pushy again. I stand my ground. But I've heard things about him. Dark things. Wish I could sort things out with Cassandra. Journal, page 2. More poking around scars to prove it. Locals don't quote know, unquote, about R. Not information they pass down. It's all his knowledge, instinct, nothing concrete makes my job harder. I hate working hard. Blackguards have the right idea. Take things from tribes. Things they use to talk to their hist. Try to find R that way. But they're crazy to try it on the dead water. Those Nagas won't stand for them stealing relics and such. There are a few more like yes. He's coming by again today. Says he needs to make introductions. Page 3. Belishalus 5 gold. Karga Flavonius 7 gold. Ehip 3 gold, 2 fishing nets. Why? That orc with the hair lip name 18 gold.
What have you found? Show them to me, if you would. Pages torn from Hitsatsi's journal. I do not mean to speak ill of the dead, but I must admit some surprise. He knows so. The blackguards have learned what we already know.
Bring a chime to communicate the
The voice
Hist.
of the Hist needs a conduit, some physical means of communication. The blackguards failed to acquire the Bright Throat's chime, but they clearly mean to steal some relic from the Deadwater tribe. Bold. Or spectacularly stupid.
Want me to talk to the Deadwater tribe?
Precisely. You know one of the tribe's calls, don't you? Jaxic Orn, if I recall correctly.
Alright.
Travels. When you've concluded your business with the Deadwater tribe, meet me back at Cyrodiila Collection's headquarters in Lilmuth. We're getting close. I can almost feel it.
You seem pretty excited about this business.
Please, don't mistake my stoic demeanor for a lack of enthusiasm. All of this is tremendously exciting. But, in answer to your inquiry, yes, the primacy of these relics is a thrilling discovery. It supports a theory of mine about the Hist.
What's that?
I wrote a treatise on the subject some years ago, a brisk 400 pages. But I suppose I can give you a summary. Argonians share a special relationship with their Hist. They hear its will, taste its decrees.
I take it you're having problems with that as well.
Yes, well, that's just it. I can't hear the Hist.
What do you mean?
When I place my hands on the Hist's bark or rest in the shadow of its boughs, I hear nothing. No whispers, no faint smells or soothing tones. Just silence. Deafening silence.
Sorry.
Thank you. I admit the silence troubles me, but do you see? My eggkin sometimes need intermediaries too.
You know those dead water Nagas make weapons out of their friends' corpses, right? Goodness knows what they do to people they don't like. Maybe something functional, a weather vane or furniture.
Ooh. And now let's go ahead and swiftly make our way back. And here we go. That worked. And let's head upstairs to Jaxic Warren.
What's on dishonor? Issue life matters more than stupid traditions.
Kishi chose to save us. Outsiders will only make things worse.
I wish I was off adventuring.
I grind my fangs. This is a desecration.
I narrow my eyes. I know what you seek. You and the blackguards both. Sojay and I hack and cleave and stab, yet more Ogels swim over our borders every day. All looking for the remnant of Argon. I must find it first. I will find it first.
You know I have no love for the blackguards. Let's find the remnant together.
I consider. We killed many savages together. We will do so again. If the Hist thinks you are worthy of remnant secrets, you will survive. If not, so be it. I hunt blackguards. They skulk around our village, yanking up our grave stakes like salt daisies.
The blackguards think tribal relics will lead them to the remnant. Are the grave stakes special in any way?
I arch my brow ridge. Special. Yes. Our grave stakes do not just pin the dead to their resting place. Each tells a story, some as old as the tribe itself. Some of our greatest Rajkals even had the honor of using a Hist bow to make their stakes.
Could the remnant secrets be carved in one of these grave states?
Yes. All the more reason to hack these blackguards dead. Meet me in the swamp east of the village. Our quarry is there. Many unstaked bog blights also. Freed from their dead sleep by those thieving savages.
Right to the hunting grounds!
Need a break.
Turn right. And here be where we go.
Here already. You are swift, Ogel. I will give you that. But enough flattery, I think. From now on, all is war talk. We seek the grave stakes of several Deadwater Carls, and vengeance. I know how we can claim both.
What do you got in mind?
The blackguards steal our fallen eggkin's grave stakes without regard for the stake's purpose. Now, the rivers choke on bog blights, dead and not dead things that eat Nagas whole. With cunning, we will see to it that they eat only blackguards.
Sounds good. What do we have to do?
Blackguard savages build ponjis. This word means fumers. Racks of oily, spoiled meat that keep the bog blights off their scent. As we recover the grave stakes, destroy the fumers.
Alright.
This time we attack as one. One serpent, two heads.
Alrighty then.
Good. The bog blights will feast on this camp soon enough. Yes. These blackguards will pay a high price for challenging the Deadwater tribe. Now travel north. We will raid their main encampment and finish this.
There we go. I like your thinking.
Over here, Odell. I know I spoke of fighting as one, but these two were too loud and foolish. So Jay and I...
Really?
Before they died, they spoke of the Remnant and the hissed Woodgraves.
What did they say?
At the other about a relic they could not find. The gravestake of a Chronocall, the great Deadwater war chief called Etra of the Many Spears. Few Deadwater warriors rival Etra. He is Wutum. You would say legend, I think.
And that would lead him to the Remnant.
Blink my eyes. Maybe. Reading Azulvat is Gravesinger work. We cannot know until we claim the stake. You will have to fight him for it.
All right.
Hail sinks. Etra is buried in the Tomb of Many Spears, an unclean place. I will reclaim your body in the realm of your skull. You have earned that, at least.
All right. Just keep in mind, it'll be easier to pickle along with certain other things. All right, let's go ahead and claim it.
He did not. I roll my eye.
There we go. Now we can ride off. Kill the Tomb of Many Spears. Go to the Tomb of Many Spears and defeat Etra of the Many Spears to take their stuff there. Well, that was relatively easy. Of course, I say this in the sense that marriage in Arkansas is all relative.
To serve is my privilege.
And here we go, Gravesinger Lodge.
Is it Etra's story on the gravestake? Or the Hist's?
Both, my Carl. What is our story, if not the story of the Hist?
I see them return. You destroyed Etra? Good. Let that victory rattle the roots. Gravesinger Kiat tells me what we seek is not in the gravestake symbols, but in the wood itself. I do not know how to read wood, but he says I must.
Well, here's the gravestake.
I shake my head. It is a gravestake like the others. I do not even know what to look for. The symbols are worn. But wait. I see it. In the grain. In the whorls and knots. The remnant. It swims in the wood. I can almost touch it.
Does it say where it is?
There are words. In a garden in a maw of stone. Yes, that is all. I see nothing more.
It must mean something. We just...
This is what we hunted for. A garden. I hiss fire. Why could it not be more simple? Chaos. There must be more. What do you know that we do not?
Join us in Lilmoth, I'll share everything I know.
What is us? The Bumbler, Famia, Zukas, the Dry-Scale Cassandra. A nest of weak spines and Ogel treachery. I will not. I am sorry. The Deadwater are a suspicious people. But you deserve my respect. And my trust. I will join you in Lilmoth.
Thank you for getting a civil tongue in your head. I'll meet you at Cyrodiil Collection HQ. Why does the name of that institution, which is supposed to be a charity, sound like a freaking collection agency? I don't know. Probably a question for fucking Bethesda or ZeniMax to deal with. Anyways. There we go. Burp. Cyrodiil Collections HQ. I'll have to deal with those later. But yeah, the Cyrodiilic Collections HQ, where we pick up our goodies for winning this thing. Murkmire Guard. Dynia and Eshraf are still hanging about.
You must understand, we only seek the remnant to... Ah, there you are.
Zukas?
You arrived just in time, Biko. Cassandra watches us like an old mother turtle. Jaxic paces like a caged Wamasu. And poor friend Famia just tries to make friends. And I thought throat song night at the lusty Argonian footman was awkward.
Weird.
Welcome back. As you can see, we have visitors. Zukas has been quite pleasant. Jaxigorn, less so. Nonetheless, all those who help us find the remnant are welcome here.
Alright.
I flare my nostrils. No trophies. Stacks of dead word books everywhere. Ugly square drawings. How do Ogels live this way?
Well, you get used to it here, Jackson. Much as we get used to you picking and nitpicking about everything. Famia!
Oh, thank Mara you're here. I haven't seen a gathering go this poorly since my sister Concordia's 7th birthday. Marinus put slugs in her pudding. I can still hear the screams. Whew. For the record, I did offer tea, but what's needed is answers.
Well, the second half of the riddle, I believe, is in the Garden of Inama Stone.
A location, clearly. But a location for what? I did some more research on the first riddle, the one about smoke and sap, remember? Well, after combing through a half-dozen dissertations, I'm pretty confident it's referring to a dream wallow.
A dream wallow?
It's an Argonian religious practice, sort of. I've never witnessed one myself, but they typically involve a period of isolation and exposure to potent, mind-altering herbs.
Perfect!
The text, a dream wallower can see things beyond the physical.
So we need to perform a ritual in the Garden of Maw of Stone.
Now if we could wait. A garden in a maw of stone? Of course! That's gotta be the Swallowed Grove, the Rionwo. A dream wallow in the Swallowed Grove. What could be more exciting? We should discuss this with Cassandra right away.
I'll let her know.
Famia. Smarter than some Ojos, but still scratching to get into Wisdom's egg. Without stronger claws, she will never succeed.
Did friend Famia say something about a dream wallow? Kaok. Sorry, do not worry about me. I will be fine. Go speak to Cassandra.
Alright, Cassandra.
A dream?
First off,
Many strange things stalk the swallow.
Nice little party you've got here.
Strange or not, Sojay and I will kill anything that threatens the remnant. Anything.
Nice little party you've got here. And look at me, underdressed as usual.
Good, stick your pecker back in.
A dream wallow in the Swallowed Grove. Fascinating. And timely. Very well done, both of you.
When do we set out for Swallowed Grove?
Immediately. I hate to set out in such a hurry, as careless haste can be fatal in this profession. Unfortunately, we cannot afford to wait. Just
Alright.
a bright-throat negotiator, a Deadwater Call, an alley tough Naga, 2 scholars, and a hero. As unlikely a party as any I've seen before.
Where's Swallowed Grove?
Is north of Alton Mirhalil, tucked away near a roaring waterfall, if memory serves. I will make my personal ferry available to all here assembled. Join us, or walk if you prefer. I'd only ask that you avoid any unnecessary delays.
You think we'll find the remnant there?
Long years of bitter disappointment have trained me to measure my expectations. We will find something in the grove, I am certain of it.
I'll make my way there now.
Whatever preparations you must, Famia. The time has come.
Jaxic?
Orn, daughter and call of the Deadwater tribe, will ride on a boat with Aluki or Cassandra. I shake my head. Yesterday, Sojay and I would have tried to kill all but one of you. The Hist makes fools of us all, I think.
Anything you can tell me about the Dream Wallows?
Each tribe walks the dream differently. In Deadwater Land, we paint our hands red, breathe in the sacred smoke, then face our Kaju Dream Beast.
Kaju Dream Beast?
Yes. A Naga must triumph in combat, unassisted, against a sacred beast the chief chooses for you. I fought a swamp leviathan. I had to cut my way out of its stomach.
Know much about Swallow Grove?
Members of the Deadwater tribe do not fear this place, but we do not go there. Spirits run free in the grove. Hard to kill, I think.
Right. Zukas?
Cassandra moves quickly for someone who is usually so deliberate. What is the rush? That is what I ask.
Something wrong?
No, I am just not eager to throw myself into another dream wallow. They dry my eyes and make my belly hurt. Seeking the words of the Hist in the chimes is all well and good, but dream wallows are much more dimmick. Vivid is the dry skin word?
What is your experience in the Dream Wallow?
I try not to think on it, Biko. There was a Maxime Orto, a kind of river clam, you would say. It challenged me to a game of riddles. The words all turned to orange mud. In the end, I feasted on him. It was very unsettling.
I would imagine so. You know anything about the Swallow Grove?
I know it is a place that no Argonian in Murkmire would tread willingly. The tree minders say dream beasts wander that place. Angry spirits that whisper burning secrets to anyone foolish enough to enter. I guess we are foolish enough.
Good to know. Yeah?
If we really do intend to participate in some kind of dream wallow, I'd stick close to Zukas and Jaxic Orn.
What can you tell me?
Little, I'm afraid. Sorry. According to B. Jeam's Murkmire Almanac, it's a subterranean jungle formed from some kind of sinkhole. Beyond that, it's pretty mysterious. There are mundane perils there, of course, but the real danger is magical.
What kind?
Reanimated dead. Not like the bog blights. Something else entirely.
Yep. Okay. Time to head out, and we're gonna go ahead and take the boat, because what are we in this channel? Survey says, inordinately lazy. Take the free boat. Always take the free boat. Jaxic. Zukas.
Cassandra moves quickly for someone who is usually...
We set sail soon. Once again, if you wish to make the journey overland.
The Swallow Grove, eh? Looks like I'll be adding a few scars to my collection.
You know anything about that, Muscle?
People say it's haunted. Of course, people say lots of places are haunted.
Alright. Travel!
There! The entrance to the Swallowed Grove!
What is that?
Huh? Did you hear something?
What are you two talking about?
I hear voices. Do you not hear them?
I'm sorry, Zukas. No, I hear nothing. Can you describe...
Vamia, we haven't the time. If we are this close to the Remnant, others may be as well. Come.
Yes. Swallowed Grove! My plan is to get through this one as much as possible, so that way we only have 2 left.
Something in the grove is linked to the Remnant. It's just a matter of finding it, I think.
A hunt, then. Good. Whatever speaks to the Remnant here, Sojay and I will find it.
And there she goes. She is not wrong. We will cover more ground if we split up. If I see anything, I will find you.
Very well. You and Famia go ahead. Whiptail and I will follow in a moment.
I hear something. creaking? Please say it's not skeletons.
Probably not. I'm leaning more toward bog blights.
Skeletons. Oh, my.
Oh, skeletons.
I'm no mage, but these do seem different, don't they? They're not feral, it's...
Perhaps I lack Jaxic's flair for sudden disappearance.
Well, that worked. For the most part. That worked. That helps. Arcanist is a really fun class, especially when you pair it.
Look at this masonry! I bet this predates the surface on here by a century or more.
There we go. That takes care of number 4.
Pico, over here. I found something.
Oh, really?
Deep sap. Can you believe it?
Deep sap, eh?
The root bleeds slow and dry, but this is definitely deep sap. We Brightthroats use this in our dream wallows. I think this is no coincidence.
Deep sap? I didn't see a history outside.
These roots stretch very far, Biko. Deep down into the heart of Zalnern and out into distant lands. I cannot say what tribe serves this hist, but the message is clear. The deep sap is here so we can take it. For your dream wallow.
Are you sure I'm the one who should undertake it?
Yes. Many things feel uncertain, but your role pounds like a drum in my mind. The deep sap is for you. The dream wallow is for you.
You're certain?
Look inward, Biko. Go back to your egg. Shed all the dry world's distractions and uncertainties. The hist speaks to you, just as it speaks to me. Do you hear it? This is our course.
We will see.
Star blossoms. Do you see?
Really?
I spread my truth spines. All doubt is dead. The Hist's will is clear.
The flowers told you that here.
The flowers. Flowers do not speak. Do not be weird. The Hist speaks. In Deadwater Land, we burn star blossoms. Their smoke leads us to the Dream Wallow. They are rare as snow in summer, yet here they are. Tell me, did Zukas find something too?
Mm-hmm. He found deep sap. He said the breakthroats use it in their dream wallows.
I nod my head. Then our course is clear. The Deadwater Way and the Brightthroat Way will join, like blood and water. A dream wallow unlike any we have seen before. Zukas and I will guide you down this third path.
Are you sure? Will combining two tribal rituals even work?
I know it is what the Hist demands. As for what it will do to you, that is a question for a tree minder or a Nahi stream talker. I am neither. This wallow leads to the remnant, I am certain. We have the ingredients. You must provide the bravery.
I'll include that. Oh, secret ingredient. Where do we go from here?
Find the others. I will search one way. You search another. Deadwater warriors burn the petals and inhale the smoke. It stretches the soul and widens our eyes.
Gil Wazethi Hoopto? Sorry, these engravings are just impossible to read. Something about a dreaming nest? Let's keep looking.
Let's go ahead and get rid of these. Here we go.
Well, that was, nightmare.
We are here. No one is harmed, I hope?
We're fine, thank you.
To the dreaming nest! Yes, we did. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Now I gotta burn through here.
Come, no more delays.
Of course, never any more delays.
So this is the dreaming nest. Yet another dead end.
There is more here than you think, Cassandra. The Dream Wallow will clear the waters. You will see.
Breathe deep, Ojel. We will watch over you, but you walk the path alone.
Alright! I believe, as Notorious B.I.G. once said, relax and take notes as we take note of the marijuana smoke.
The mural, it bears the image of a hunting party. What does it say to you?
Alright. Hunting party. We are here.
Over here. Stop dragging your tail, Martin. The hunting party waits for you at the bone camp. We have a surprise for you.
Oh, hello.
is happening to them, Famia?
You
finally arrived. We grow old with waiting.
To hunt is to know patience, Root Brother. But where is Uraz?
Uraz is not with you. He did not come with us.
No matter. We flushed that Gixley as you asked, Plotsu.
Chaos! I nearly forgot. It is time for your Chuck to save, my team. Pierce the heart of Fat Gitsy, and the tribe will see you are full grown at last.
I see nothing, Famia. Is it a hallucination or an actual vision of the past?
Both, perhaps?
We came here to find the remnant, Famia. Not to hear mumbles about some hatchling's name day.
I'm sorry, Cassandra. It's very hazy. There must be something here. Something I need to see.
A Wallasu hardly seems relevant. What could it possibly have to do with the relic?
I think we're about to find out.
Uraz! He's... outsider! Did you do this?
Ah, another soul for our harvest. Delightful. Soldiers! More of these lizards lurk in the swamp nearby, no doubt. Take them. Alive. After all, we'll need guides to their village.
What did you say? Something about the aliens?
I believe so. Yes, the ancient Barsabic Aliad elves. I had no idea they made it this far south. Then perhaps the remnant isn't Argonian at all. Perhaps it's an Aliad artifact. We must learn more.
Aliens. Invaders. Do you see? Do you?
I see.
Hunters, hunted. Hurry, Biko. There is much more to see.
Burned village mural. Brush Cauldrons.
Come, quickly. The village bleeds. We pushed the aliens back, but our warriors bear new scars. Our sap speaker calls for aid. Several members of her sacred clutch remain. Find them, Matim, and bring them here.
Please, Honei, can you hear me?
My
team. I cannot find Honei anywhere. I shout my throat dry, but she does not come.
Sap Seeker needs your help. I was sent to fetch.
I will go nowhere without my heart rose. I will only fight with Honei at my side.
Where did you last see
We
him?
were separated in the attack. I cut down 3 invaders, but lost Honei in the smoke.
I'll find.
Casa Jean, I am sorry.
Oh dear. Let's give her the bad news.
Where is she? Where is Honei?
She dead.
She did not. Oh no. No, no, no. I made this for her. She would never let it fall from her wrist. She really is gone.
Right. Down the stairs over here.
Thanks, my team. Now, you must find Raj Kaldruzes.
Good, 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 good.
Is someone there? Please, Rootkin. I need help. The door is locked. The key, it should be in the speaker's lodge.
Speaker's Lodge. Storehouse key. And now we exit. Pizza, bandage around.
Thank you, my team. Gather your strength. We fight again soon.
Alrighty then.
Help! Anyone! Cannot breathe.
Anash, free.
My team.
These Argonians. They bested the aliens?
Yes. It was costly, though. Ugh. I smell smoke and taste blood in my mouth.
Perhaps the remnant helped them?
This is everyone? All you could find? It will have to do. The sap speaker calls for aid.
Really?
Four of you must...
They are coming! They are coming! The elves! More come, Rashkal! Hundreds more!
How? We slaughtered them here like hogfish.
That was only the first wave.
Kaok. Fine. Fall back to the Hist. We fight and die in its shadow. Bare your fangs, Rootkin.
Yes, by all means, bare your fangs. I wouldn't want this to be too easy. Have you forgotten the laws of the hunt so soon? Prey is supposed to run.
Still nothing about the remnant? I am well acquainted with delays, but even my patience has limits.
There must be a connection.
Hurry, Biko. My stomach. It churns like a water wheel. The truth of the remnant. It must be close.
So much death. Filthy Ogels. One mural remains. Find it. Go.
Alrighty then.
Only one mural. Only one mural.
I know this is taxing, but please, try to stay attuned to the Dream Wallow.
Let's see, let's go to the history mural.
Zukis and Jackson Orn. They are shaking. What is going on? Is it the remnant?
Yes. It's very close now. I can almost hear it. Cassandra? Cassandra! What are you...
Our time runs dry. The sap speaker calls for you, and you alone. Go!
The alien savages approach, but the Hist provides. A seed of our tribe. A refuge for the souls of our people. Creating this relic is our tribe's last hope. You must find the root's courage and keep the elves from interfering. Trust in the Hist. Here they come. We must pull them off until the ritual is complete. Keep him away. The ritual is nearly complete. More are on the way. We must hold them off until the ritual is complete.
I need help over here!
Protect the calls.
You will never defeat us.
My defenses come through! You will never defeat us!
This one's in danger.
We must hold them off until the ritual is complete.
Cannot win, lizard. You haven't stopped me.
Come, warrior. The troubled tide recedes, but it will crash again soon.
Really?
My team who is not. At last. The sight of you warms my scales. I feared you would not come, but I was wrong to warn you. The Hist, in its wisdom, always provides.
The team who is not. You can actually see who I really am.
In this place, even the keenest eyes see little but embers of the truth, Rootmender. Here, we see with our souls. But these are questions for a dozing time. This moment demands action. You seek the seed, correct?
The seed, being the remnant of Argon.
What you call it matters little. The seed, this remnant, waits in a dark and quiet place, and our souls hide within it. It calls for a protector, a guide, and a mender that might lift it high and release its spirits in the bright yellow sun.
How can I find it?
I offer you my staff, a branch of great power. It will guide you to us. Many brambles and snares remain, Rootmender. Betrayal, battle, and sacrifice. But the Hist knows your heart and your strength. In time, you shall find what you seek.
Thank you, and thanks for the help.
The dream grows thin, Rootmender. Soon it will crack. If you have questions, ask them now.
What did I just witness?
The death of our tribe, and the creation of the remnant of Argon. The Aliad elves.
When I just killed...
He will survive, and his reign here will bring a rainstorm of sorrows. But all is as it must be. The strongest crops grow from fire-lit soil. It provides a refuge for the souls of our tribe. The seed sleeps in a forgotten place. Another will claim it. It is your role. Both. And neither.
Okay.
Tell me, Rootmender, The narrow reed you call real cannot hold the Hist's truth, Rootmender. You are welcome. Do not be discouraged.
Let's take the staff and...
Staff! It is the key to the remnant of Argon, isn't it? Then it seems our time together has come to an end. This paralytic should keep you here for a time. Please know I hold you in the highest respect. Farewell.
Move it, Famia.
And we got jabbed with a paralytic. Always fun. And now, it's just basically another annoyance that you gotta deal with. It's not the first time I've been jabbed and paralyzed temporarily, certainly the hell wasn't the last. Now let's just go ahead and take back what needs to be taken back. That worked. Out we go! Zucus!
Ah, Biko. I am sorry to have left you, but I had to give chase. Cassandra took the staff, a gift of the Dream Wallow, and the key to the remnant of Argon, yes? I grew too weary. But Jaxic still chases them like a stiff wind, I think.
She betrayed us.
Cassandra seeks to claim the remnant for herself. I extend the quill of deep surprise. That is a joke. You saw the remnant's history. A seed born in blood and sorrow. Cassandra
all right.
Quickly for a Lukiel of her age. She has more sap in her than I expected. Friend Jaxic will fight Cassandra and Whiptail alone if she catches them. On any other day, I think she would win. But with this staff, what should we do?
I'm going after him.
But someone needs to send word of Cassandra's treachery back to Lilmuth and the tribal villages.
Where can I pick him up?
She chases her prey into the Deep Mire, northeast of here. It is an old fear place, Biko. Be smart.
All right.
Friend Jaxic would build a ladder, of course. Gone as well. The sap speakers, perhaps. But the result...
To the northeast, eh? Sadly, I don't think I can get up that way. Plan, of course, is to get here as far as we can. We will, of course, have to make our way over here, sadly. Are we going to be proceeding, though? Nope. There's a very good reason for that, because it is now practically past 3. I would believe, yeah, just past 3. So it's about that time for us to wrap up. But I will say this, I do hope to see you all again here later on tonight, 8 p.m. Central Time. See the Twitch schedule page if you are outside the US Central Time Zone. But until next time, folks, peace out, and I'll see you when I see you. And of course, if you haven't gotten your drops, get them. Because you never know what you can find in those. And you're quite welcome, by the way, Red Spectre. Let me go ahead and come in for a landing, shall we? Find us a nice good place here to drop off at. Alrighty then. Here we go. Until later on tonight. Peace.